guts. It all started with Kendrick's verse on Metro's album, We Don't Trust You. That's when he...
Fair use.
He declared that there's no hip-hop Big Three, it's just Big Me. And that's when Aubrey and his Angels went into a total hissy fit on social media. So we ended up getting back-to-back records from Drake titled Push-Ups and Tailor-Made Freestyle. I thought...
We're using this for educational purposes. Plus, you know, he looks like a sayin, so we're definitely, I wonder if he agrees with the things that I say.
Push-Ups was an okay record that served its purpose as a first-round jab. I didn't feel like it was that clever and it was a bit unfocused, but it definitely had its moments. Tailor-Made Freestyle, on the other hand, I wasn't a big fan. This is the record you can't even find online anymore, and that's because Drake chose to use an AI voice mod to make himself sound like Snoop Dogg and Tupac. I understand the angle he tried to take by using Kendrick's West Coast heroes against him, but I don't think it stuck its landing for me. Specifically the Tupac portion. That man's been deceased for 30 years. I don't understand why people don't just let him rest in peace. And apparently...
I'll explain it to you. Sound the horns, daddy's in the building. The reason why, people won't let that man rest in peace is because the Bible said some of his favorite people, well, it didn't say it like that, but it said there'll be men in the future that wish to die that won't be able to die. And I used to always wonder, how the fuck is that possible? Because all man has to die. No one's living forever. That's what the Father said. And then I realized what these men have been doing for years. They take your music, they take your image, and you never die. You're always rapping or singing your songs. You're always on the movie. You're always playing. You're always doing something. You're always being talked about. You never die. And then pieces of shit like this go and use your voice like they fucking would ever have Pac talk to them. He wouldn't even have been in the game. Are you kidding me? Pac would have got rid of that motherfucker a long time ago. Just like he would have never let certain other people come out.
I wasn't the only one who wasn't a fan either, because the Tupac estate sent a cease and desist notice and the song was taken down. It was seen that Drake didn't ask for permission to use Tupac's voice, which further reinforces why The Heart Part 6 is such a terrible record.
Why would he
I'll touch on
ask?
that more later.
He's
Instead,
drizzy.
I want to focus on a part about Tailor-Made Freestyle that was forgotten.
Drizzy.
The internet moves really fast these days, so people tend to forget even quicker, so allow me to refresh your memory. One of the key takeaways in Tailor-Made Freestyle was Drake was taunting Kendrick. He kept begging Kendrick to drop, even insinuating he was scared. He also did this on Push-Ups as well. And I'm not gonna lie, at one point, it did look like Drake was bullying Kendrick because K-Dot was so quiet. I just want to reinforce the whole taunting part of this battle because I think that part was forgotten, and it plays a major role in why I don't feel bad for what happened to Drake and his stands who are still defending him on social media. But in retrospective, Kendrick really wasn't getting...
This is how much... This is how bad, sound horns, this is how bad people are. How do you defend somebody and then everything you defend him with doesn't make sense to the thing you're defending him with? Oh yeah, I forgot, because people don't like to watch their champion get their head taken off. And when your champion gets exposed as, you know, he never was a champion, then you gotta realize you can't see the difference between real people and fake people.
And it plays a major role in why I don't feel bad for what happened to Drake and his stans who are still defending him on social media. But in retrospective, Kendrick really wasn't getting bullied. It was simply the calm before the storm. When the smoke cleared on this battle, all I can think of was that scene from Pearl Harbor where Admiral Yamato says,
all we did was awaken a sleeping giant.
I think one of the most unique things about this battle we've never seen before is the onslaught of records. Usually artists go back and forth in a battle, but Kendrick treated Drake like he was a fire who was gonna throw dirt on and just suffocate him. And it started with Euphoria, which upon first release, I liked it, but it also felt like a light jab similar to Push-Up.
The care you want has a name. Holy name. Great
battle, I would give a slight edge to Kendrick, but Drake is far from out of the fight. That's how I felt when the song first dropped. Now that the battle's over, that song is aging like fine wine. Not only is it a banger, but Kendrick told Drake everything that was gonna happen, and he still let it happen. Then K-Dot followed.
Imagine that. Oh yeah, I forgot. People think they really could play with the sons of God. Like we don't know what the fuck is about to happen. It's called There's Nothing New Under the Sun, and a lot of you jabroni ass rappers, you only got one trick. You don't have bars. You don't know how to rap. You just know how to talk shit. And everybody's getting tired of that. Even the regular fans, the ones that, oh, I don't care about too much deep bars. Well, they cared about this. They cared about that in this battle, which is unheard of. A battle rap's not supposed to be a lyrical, like, you know, he fucking destroyed this dude. You just don't understand. If you like rap and you didn't pay attention to this, you missed one of the most legendary things in history in battle rap. In rap, period.
Followed up with 616 in LA, which is a play on Drake's Timestamp series. This song was just okay to me at first, but I think this one has really grown on me. That Al Green sample is great. It's essentially a 3-minute record saying, I don't want to do this, but I was chosen to slay the dragon. So let me say a prayer, kiss my wife, and...
Isn't it very odd? Well, not odd. What's the coincidence or odds that this man said that Kendrick felt like, I'm the one chosen to slay the dragon, right? And then, how did I end my last bar on the Like That Big 3 diss? Oh, this frame in his brain know how to train dragons? So when I say I predicted exactly what the fuck was about to happen to Drake, I predicted exactly what was about to happen to him. I wonder why Kendrick in the fucking thing, in his song, in the battle, he said, yo, homie, I'm not do you dirty, dog. Don't fall for the setup, dog. You got leaks in your camp. You ain't never pulled another trick ever. Every time you getting beat, the only reason you win is because people just say you won. You will clearly lose, and your fans are so brain dead, they'll fucking lie to themselves and force themselves, because, you know, if you have more fans, you could just overflood what it looks like. You could just have a bunch of people keep saying you won, but nah, nigga, that numbers don't lie. People lie. And when you have more fucking fans than another person, and those more than the majority of the other guy's fans and all his fans say, nah, they lost. Well, numbers just fucking lied, didn't they?
Kids goodbye, as I wage war against a man that represents everything that I hate about modern hip-hop culture. This is another song that's aging like fine wine for me, and I've seen people complaining about this song not being available on Apple and Spotify. Now, I don't work for them, this is not an ad, but I will state, this is just another reason to own YouTube Premium. Upgrading to YouTube Premium is one of the best things that I've ever did. Not only do you not get any ads on videos, but you also...
You know, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, y'all don't like Drake so much, but y'all play songs, and but dog, just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean you don't like his ghostwriter.
Support creators, and
you's gonna remember that. You Drake fans and anybody that ever says anything stupid to people that are not the ultimate Drake fans but play his music, whatever, you gotta realize he didn't write his shit. He didn't write a lot of his shit, so of course we're gonna like his shit. Some real person wrote the shit. Duh. Why do you think anybody like Back to Back so much? Because one of the fucking greatest battle rappers at that time wrote this shit. Daylight was one of the greatest battle rappers at that time. You don't think Drake was... Oh yeah, I forgot. They got video footage of him actually with this fucking guy. They got video footage of him at the fucking battles watching these niggas like, oh shit, new young niggas that'll fucking do anything to be next to me. I can get these niggas to do shit for me. And he sure did. He used the shit out that boy. Daylight should be fucking famous as hell right now, bro. He should be out there writing for other niggas or dropping his own music here and there, and everybody should be knowing him. Period. Drake should have co-signed that nigga years ago. He should have been just telling people he's the greatest, he's this and he's that and then, and he should have been bragging about that man. Why? Because that man helped him body that nigga. So, you know, respect is supposed to be given, even if you're not going to tell people, he wrote the fucking song for me. You're supposed to be telling niggas, you're just one of the best battle rappers, and yeah, but nah, niggas is just using people. And that's why the Lord let your ass get what you got.
You get YouTube Music. They have everything Spotify and Apple has, but they also have Leak.
Skip.
A nuke was coming, and the world was on standby. And when he found... Hey, I'm just saying, wink, wink, wink. Anyway, this entire battle felt like the personification of pride before the fall. One side told the other, I am fully prepared to dissect you with the precision of a surgeon, and the other side was just trying to little bro the other and meme it up. And meme it up he did. Drake...
And that's because all you do is copy what we do, and you don't actually understand what we do. So what did you do? You thought, I'm just going to do what I always do. I'm going to steal what other people did in the way they do it, and all my fans and everybody should just be happy. All I do is throw some bars at them, sun them, then say exactly what all people have the stereotype of all black men. You beat your wife! You beat your wife, nigga! Yeah! And you thought that shit was really gonna work, bro? Yeah, he did. That's why he did it.
Drake was all over Instagram hinting at the fact that a nuke was coming and the world was on standby. And when he finally hit that red button, oh boy, the damage was done. All for a total of 30 minutes. But I'll get back to that later. Instead, let's talk about Family Matters. Many consider this to be one of the best records to come out of this battle, and a week ago I might have agreed, but the more I listen to it, the less I like it. I think the production is great and the visuals are too, but my biggest issues with this record is there are several questionable bars, plus it lacks focus once again. And Drake stands. Please stop making excuses for this 37-year-old man. Drake is at the top of the food chain. It's no reason to waste so many bars on people like Future, Metro, and The Weeknd when they can't even rap on your level, so it looks like you're just ducking the Kendrick smoke.
He thought he was Tupac and tried to pull the fucking Tupac thing how Pac did it. He had beef with Biggie, but he rocked his ass with that good song, and then when he was popping shit on other songs, he called everybody out. He thought he was Pac for a second. That's why he did the fake Pac voice. The spirit of Pac was on him. He thought he had so much fucking respect. I'm gonna diss other niggas in a battle when this nigga's taking my motherfucking character apart. That's why he got destroyed. Because people want to hear you destroy somebody. We don't have time to listen to you talk about other niggas. We don't want to hear that shit, Sharif. But you would have knew that if you actually were in tune with this shit.
You're here for the main event, and instead, you're just punching down. I don't know who the boy had in his corner, but if I could have advised him, I would have told him focus on Kendrick. Because not only is he taking shots at everyone, but then he's dropping bars like, Kendrick's always rapping like he's trying to free the slaves. I get where you're trying to go with that. He was trying to imply that Kendrick is not this savior that he presents himself to be, but it was a better way to word that. Also, another problem is...
You know what another problem is for me? The fact that you're an ish, and you literally said that to black people, and, like, biblically, you're the Pharisees, dog. You're the reason why Jesus went up on that goddamn cross. That's what they said to Jesus. Nigga, you act like you about to free the slaves, dog. You about to go up on this cross. Your ass is going bye-bye. We sending you back to your father and your people. Ass is mine. You ain't freeing nobody, nigga. And Kendrick said multiple times during his career, I'm not here to save nobody. I'm here to destroy you niggas.
Kendrick never presented himself to be that. He literally says on his album, I am not your savior, which makes me question Drake as a hip-hop fan. Also, the line's just tacky. What's wrong with freeing all the slaves? If anything, it just...
You know what's wrong with freeing all the slaves? It's a bad thing when you're a slave master.
This reinforces the things Kendrick's been saying about Drake being a culture vulture. No sane African American would ever tell another, why are you acting like you trying to free all the slaves? Then he dropped another bar that some would consider to be homophobic. He said in one verse, Weeknd's music's getting played in all the spots where boys got a little more pride. That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Now me personally, I wasn't offended by this bar, but that moment I heard that bar, I paused the song and I said to my stream over at twitch.tv/the Black Goku, yeah, that's about to make you a lot more unnecessary enemies because it was just a stupid and unnecessary bar. It could be offensive to gay and straight people. Because if you're trying to say a straight male like me is gay for liking The Weeknd, I'm just gonna say that's stupid because I am a man who's gay. You like niggas, get that through your head. Drake also insinuated some things about Kendrick's character, such as he assaults his wife, but from my research, that's been disproven time and time again. There's even been reports that came out stating he made that up, as well as the Dave Free Kid stuff, simply because he didn't have anything on Kendrick. I don't know what's true. So the way I've been judging this battle to keep things fair is based on the music. Until someone has some real paperwork, I'm simply looking at who had better production, clever bars, schemes, metaphors, and themes. I think Family Matters is a...
Oh yeah, I forgot. When you're watching a rap battle, those are the things you're supposed to look for. all that other shit. I got more money than you. You a little nigga. My career better than yours. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Nigga, we already know those things. Now get on that mic and bar this nigga to death. Get this nigga the bars.
Solid Drake record. I just think it could have hit a bit harder if it didn't sound like your typical Drake record and there weren't so many questionable bars. Also, let's be real. It didn't help that Meet the Graham dropped 30 minutes after Family Matters. Meet the Grahams is an amazing song. I've never seen a diss record stomp out another one so quickly. That night was supposed to be Drake's night. I had only listened to Family Matters 2 times before Meet the Grahams dropped, but suddenly Drake's song didn't matter. Everyone was rushing to hear Meet the Grahams because we wanted to hear what Kendrick had to say. I've seen Drake stans say that song sucks because nobody wants to replay it on streaming services or...
Now do you understand why all those years ago Kendrick dropped Control and then never said anything again? It was a fucking setup back then. That was the jab. That was the jab and the setup. And then everybody in the world said, man, that nigga pussy. I don't care how many bars he got, but he ain't gonna get in that ring now. And then what happened in the beginning of the battle? Drake kept saying, yo, drop, nigga, you better drop. Yeah, I'm on your ass now. Yeah, I got time today, cuz. And then this nigga said, oh, yeah, you got time? Oh, you didn't know I planned this whole entire thing and I have songs lined up and I knew your dumb ass was going to say certain things and my songs are catered to that. So when you finally say that one stupid ass thing that I need you to say, I'm going to fuck you up. And he did, because usually you got to wait at least a day or two before the next, drop of a song. When a nigga drop and you got all your fans and Kendrick fans looking. I know when I heard that shit drop, I said, oh shit, this nigga better do something. He got to come back hard. And then when in that same night I heard that nigga drop, I say, yo, bro, off the rip, I don't even give a fuck if he came back hard. The nigga's responding right now. This is legendary. This has never happened before.
It doesn't bang in the club, but you have to understand, this is a rap battle. The goal of that record was to suck all of the air out of the room for Drake, and it did just that. I don't listen to Ether or No Vaseline regularly, but they're still great diss records. One thing this battle showed me is how casual a lot of rap fans are. I mean, we all knew it, but to actually see it is insane. I even saw Drake stand saying, when are we gonna move past this? This is getting corny. Excuse you? If you're a fan of something, how can you get enough of it? This is the first time that we've seen Titans collide since Nas versus Jay-Z. I mean, Drake versus Meek Mill was just Drake punching down. Meek was never going to win that battle. I mean...
You see, Eminem? You see how you never mentioned? You see how whenever it comes to those legendary words, legendary battle, you're not mentioned. Why do you always slip people's minds? Because those battles wasn't good enough, bro. You gotta body somebody. I really want to see you do exactly what this man's doing. Stop. You let this nigga take your spot, homie. And that's crazy. You should not none. I keep saying it and I'll never not say it. You should have been the one to take him out. But I don't know. Maybe y'all cool. I did hear that a couple of bars where you warned him that they're coming at your head. They're coming for you. You better get ready. And that's crazy how you warned this nigga. And I don't know how long ago those bars were. And then I heard Jay-Z do a warning to him too and say, yo, they gonna come for you. And it's crazy how y'all want this nigga years ago or whatever, and then this guy is a cocky motherfucker. I give you that, Drake. Your balls are big, bro. Because you can get warned by other legends that other niggas did this shit to and tried to come at them, and you don't even give a fuck. Then the nigga you battling warned you like, yo, bro, I got ammo on you. I got details on you. I'm about to rock you, dog. It's over for you. And you still say, man, I don't give a fuck. I do what I want.
Rap fans agree Pusha T did body Drake, but Drake stans refuse to accept that. Instead, they opt to make the corny argument about how he has the most album sales, even though Drake admitted he lost.
There's not really much I can say better than Drake has a baby. He won.
So once again...
And that's the end of the video right there. Thank you for your commentary. Hope you guys doing alright. So, it's good to see other people that actually can judge things the way they're supposed to be judged, you know? Like, not for nothing. It was a decent battle, you know? At least he kept up. At least it wasn't just a one song type of thing. They actually got it in. So I give him respect for jumping in the ring at least. A lot of dudes don't. And when you're that big, you have a lot to lose. So you gotta have big balls to even take those chances, you know? You gotta kind of believe in yourself in some type of way. And I at least give him respect for that, you know what I mean? He tried. Where a lot of men probably wouldn't have. They would have just, you know? Like J. Cole, he tapped out. I want to really know sometimes what made him tap out. Did he get told, did Kendrick call this nigga or something, or did he play a song for this nigga and like, yo bro, you do realize what I'm about to do to him, right? Like, this ain't just bars. I'm about to assassinate his character, and if anybody next to him, you ain't gonna want to be right next to this nigga. Trust me, dog. You ain't gonna go on stage with this nigga for a long time. So, if you really don't want to get implicated, I suggest you sit the fuck down now, because this ain't about just bars and rap, nigga. You know I don't like this nigga. You know I've been planning for a while, and you know. Now remember that video I just played recently with the Diddy thing, and how like he made Diddy look like a complete asshole for his uncle, and I keep telling y'all, the vacuum of the king has to be filled. That's the way real life go, bro. And other kings usually can't get other niggas out of there because of whatever, so they do things, and they do things, and they do things, and they watch, and they watch, and they watch, and then finally, they seize your ass. So, we've been watching a lot of kings getting dropped off, and you know, somebody's got to get up there. Somebody's got to fill the role. So now that Diddy's gone, who the fuck the king of New York besides Jay? You know what I mean? Automatic, off rip, default. Ain't nobody more powerful than Jay right now. And then he's like, you know, when it comes to saying I'm the king of New York and rapping, at least the shit makes sense now because he actually raps. I can never really actually give Puffy the king of New York when it comes to music because, yo, dog, you were signed to the king of New York. You'll never be the king of New York, dog. Like, never look at you like that. But I get it, though, you know. You gotta, you know, you the one that brought him, so. And then in the videos, you always made yourself look like the king more than he did. So, you know, I get it. You let that shit go to your head and believed you really was and didn't realize, nah, you never been the king of New York. Only through power. I give Puff that, but I've never heard too many people playing Puff records and saying he's the greatest rapper ever. He's the greatest. He's the king of this shit. I ain't never in my life heard that. M got a better shot at that than you do. You know what I mean? Straight facts. Shit is just crazy, bro. Like, I'm happy that, like I said, it's good to see a lot of fans and other people that like rap actually like it for what it's, you know, like similar to me and not just, oh, you gotta da-da-da-da. And this is the only thing that matters. And he brought up so many good points that I was stressing over and over and over this whole year about rap and how majority of fans literally will say someone's better because they made more album sales, and that shit don't have nothing to do with being a better rapper, bro. Some of the best rappers in the entire world will never make album sales like a regular guy. The regular guy is going for regular people. Who do you think there's more of? Regular people or smart people? Duh. So if you want to make the most money, you just say make songs for regular people. You're bouncing, you're dancing, you're diddy bopping, you're simple as that. Why? Because when you make songs that are not for that and they're intelligent or about something in life that's important, it's kind of hard, you know? It's not just easy. You're getting judged by intellectual people, not just people that are like, yeah, that sounded good. No, they're like, I know what it sounds like, and I know what you said, and I understand what you mean. Get it? Shit like that. And then niggas be like, nah, that wasn't that good. Simple as that. So, I don't know. It feels good, man. Really does, cause I'm tired of always running into. It's like we only see what certain people say, and there's so many of us that have other opinions and are saying things, and that would make sense to shit. Like how he said, "Oh, you got people really talking about album sales or how long a nigga gonna drop and all this stupid shit can." The song he made this and did it. It's like, come on, bro. Like, first, it's a rap battle, bro. Like, the fuck? You're not supposed to make, like, commercial songs that are rap battles, and if you do, you diss the shit out of them in this shit. Like 50 used to do. 50 used to beef for niggas on a, you know what I mean, on the stage, sound the horns, and he would make a commercial song at a dissing the shit out you hard. Get it? So it can be done. It's got to be done a certain way. And then Kendrick did that. He said, I'm going to show you how to do this, son. And I ain't Jay-Z. I'm about to get you on a nice little dancey dance song. I'm going to have everybody dancing to you. Get it? So with skills, planning, timing, bars and lyrics, and all these displays of entertainment, how the fuck can you ever say that man's not a better rapper than him? He's a better fucking everything. He's a better entertainer. He's a better rapper, period. Period. You know what I mean? You gotta realize, Drake's an actor, bro. Your acting can only work so long in rap. Why? It's based off being real. Then you have ghostwriters. Rap's based off writing your own shit. How this man can ever say how people can say he's better than anybody amazes me. It really does. It amazes my fucking brain. You feel me? Like, I give him respect on songs that he did write, and you know, I'm sure he wrote something. But how many of those things did he write that were hits? Get it? How many people helped him write shit? How many times did he change his flow and his style? You get it? You get it? When other niggas feature on other niggas' shit, they go in there with their style, repping their place. Get it? He goes on niggas' shit, takes your style, and raps the way you do, raps about what you rap about. We gangsters on lean and poppin'. You're Drake, nigga. Get it? As soon as he started doing the super boss capo shit, it was the beginning of the end of his career. Why? Because you're not. And we all knew it. We watched your beginnings. So, you know, if you didn't think you was getting clowned, you're fucking crazy. That's like me coming out rapping or some shit, and then I rap what I rap like now, but then I turn around, diss the Lord, and say, nah, nigga, I'm the most gangsters. I bust at niggas, and I did it all by myself, and I ride for any situation. I'm super gangster. Everybody that ever watched me would be like, yo, bro, what the fuck, nigga? Like, whoa, you better stop. I got videos of you saying, yo, I'm not that tough. I'll defend my life. I'll put one of you niggas in the floor if I have to, dog. But I'm not trying to fucking be out. I'm not gang sound the horns. I'm not gangster. I'm not out here looking for shit. I'm not out here running around with guns and all that. But will I put hands on a nigga if I gotta defend myself to save my life? Yes, that's what any man would do. That ain't gangster. That's just living. Period. That's just being a regular man. That ain't gangster. You know what I mean? But if I was to start rapping like that, and just be the opposite or go off of what I am and say I stand for or whatever, people will look at you funny, bro. That nigga is the only man in the world that really got to do that shit and rap. I'm coming out as a fucking singing rapper, more singer than rapper, that raps about fucking being cool to everybody and then and get taking losses to bitches. That's the crazy thing. His career starts off, I take losses to bitches and bitches do me dirty over other niggas. I'm not that nigga. It then evolved into, nigga, I'm the capo boss and I literally can pay your bitch to fuck. You see the big difference? It's like, yo, dog, you turned on yourself. Nigga, you turned on your original come on. And that's why eventually people, like, we gotta get him out of here, bro. Like, he's just ruining rap. He's ruining where we can't do certain things. Sound the horns. That's what it is. It's not that dudes want to see him gone and never rap again. Nah, niggas want to see him go back to being the way he was so people could be the way they are and they can make money off fans that like the shit they do instead of, nah, I just only watch Drake. He raps about everything. You get it? You taking food out of niggas' mouths, dog.
Yo, I was thinking about you today.
What happened?
I was thinking about you today. I'm like, I know I'm gonna see him today.
Yo.
I'm like, it's so nice. I know I'm gonna see him
Yo,
today. Look.
I swear it's beautiful out today.
My mom sent me to get bread.
That's crazy. Shout out Helen. You already know what it is. Hey, how y'all doing? Yo, anyway, all love, all praise.